G'day everybody, it's Matt here, and I promised you last week that I was going to show you how to lock your xFER into a Ferro Protocol Vault to increase the return you get from it. Now, that's what I'm going to do in this video. But before we do that, I need to say this is not financial advice whatsoever. This video is purely for your entertainment. You should do all of your own research and definitely don't invest in anything you can't afford to lose. It's worth noting vaults are locked for a period of time. Now, this is a smart contract. Those vaults are not accessible until that time period has elapsed. That's the rule of the vault. So something to be aware of there. Definitely don't do this if you think you're going to need to get your Ferro back out of the vault at some point in a time frame that's below that vault locking period. So don't do this if you need your tokens to be liquid. Okay? This is basically locking your liquidity into the smart contract. So something to be aware of. Don't do it if you need your tokens to be liquid, and make sure you do plenty of your own research on this. Before we jump into actually how to do this, you're going to need a Crypto.com DeFi wallet. So check out the video up here if you don't have one on how to set up the Crypto.com DeFi Wallet app on your phone and create a wallet. You also need to have xFER tokens, which you get by staking FER. So I've also did that video last week on how to do that. So check it out up here if you don't have xFER tokens yet. That's really important. And of course, you need to have CRO tokens as well, because you need them to pay the network fees. So make sure you've got all of those things and jump on back here and we'll jump into the app and go through the process of how to lock your xFER into the Ferro Protocol Vaults. All right, so jump into the Crypto.com DeFi Wallet app with me, and your dashboard will look something like this. You want to click that browser button, which you probably already know if you've already got xFER. So that's down the bottom of the screen in the middle there, browser. And you then want to go to the Ferro Protocol dAPP. So right now that's at the top of that popular screen. You can also find it under the Cronos dApps tab. You can also do a search for it. So heading to Ferro Protocol, it'll probably give you a warning if you haven't been there before, or if you haven't said not to show this warning again, just click got it to accept this warning. But I would definitely suggest having a read through it at least once. It's a pretty good warning just on the fact that you are responsible for everything that happens in the dAPP. It's a smart contract. There's plenty of potential opportunities for loss. So read through it, take care. Once you're ready to go, click that blue got it button. It'll then take you to the Ferro Protocol site. So presumably your wallet's already connected, but just assuming it's not, click that hamburger menu up in the top right there, and then click that blue connect button, and click the Crypto.com DeFi Wallet app, if that's the wallet app you're using, which we are for this video. It'll then show an abbreviated wallet address there in place of that connect button. So it should look something like this, but with your wallet abbreviated address, not mine. If you've got mine, I'm concerned. Let me know. Now we want to go to that stake menu, which is just above the connect button. So click stake. And the dAPP should tell us how much xFER we've got in our wallet there. And so we need to have that in order to lock it in a vault. Up the top there, we've got a little toggle. It says stake on the left, vault on the right. So we want to click vault. Alternatively, down the bottom of the screen, if we scroll down, we've got a button there that has about boosting your earnings, deposit your xFER into the vault, earn up to 685% APR, and then a blue C vault button. Either one will take you there. So I've just used that vault toggle switch. First up, if you don't have anything in the vault, it'll say there's no vaults found. So we need to enable the vaults first. So this is giving the smart contract permission to use our xFER tokens. So we want to click that blue enable button. It'll go into a smart contract confirmation. And so this is, again, giving the smart contract permission to access our xFER tokens. This requires us to pay a network fee and CRO. So as I said at the start, you need to make sure you've got CRO. Once we're good to go, click that blue confirm button. Otherwise, click the reject button. That'll take a few seconds, up to a minute usually, to complete that approval. And that is now approved. That button to enable should now have turned into a deposit button. So we can click deposit xFER, and we then have the option to choose what locking period we want to use. So as it's saying up at the top of that screen there, your deposit will be held for the duration of the vault locking period. After that period ends, you can withdraw your funds. So that's really important because you can't withdraw them until that period ends. So you can choose 1 month, 6 months, a year, or 4 years at the moment. So 1 month is giving you an APR of 30% at the moment. Now these are all estimated and they fluctuate. So they'll move up and down depending on protocol activity and all that sort of thing. So these returns are all pretty interesting. Once you've chosen what period you want to lock it up for, you will click on it. I'm going to go with 4 years for this. For me, again, not financial advice. Do your own research and choose what is right for you, because only you can do that. And this is in no way any endorsement of the Ferro Protocol. This is just me playing around and doing my own research for your entertainment. Once we've chosen that lockup period, we're going to enter the amount of xFER that we want to lock. So I'm going to go max. We can also just type in the amount, or we can use those other buttons to specify a different amount if we wish. It's then confirming what the current APR is for that lockup period, the multiplier that's going into achieving that APR, and the end date of the lockup. So that's 4 years from today. It's also again confirming you won't be able to withdraw your tokens before that end date. So it's really important. The APR figures are also estimates only and are not a guaranteed return. Again, important. Once you're ready to go, you're satisfied, you're happy, click that blue deposit in Vault button. We then have to confirm. Again, it's reminding you, you can't get your tokens out till the end of that locking period, and this is not a guaranteed return. Once we're happy, click that blue confirm button. It'll then go into a network confirmation, and there is a fee associated with that in CRO, so you need to make sure you have CRO to pay that fee. Once you are ready to go, click that blue confirm button, otherwise click the reject button. This is a slightly higher fee than some other transactions, so you probably want to make sure you've got enough xFER to be worth the transaction. But in any case, click that blue confirm button. When you're ready to go, click that grey reject button to cancel it. Now this will take, again, a few seconds up to a minute, usually, to process that network transaction, and we should get a confirmation very soon telling us that's now been done. So that is now completed. We can see there, we've now got a vault, 4-year vault there, the amount that's been staked in it. We can click on it to expand it. We obviously can't withdraw it, that's grayed out, because we haven't reached that unlock date yet. That's 4 years away. We're going to be waiting a while. We can choose to deposit more using that deposit more button, but be aware that that's going to start a new lockup period. We can scroll down to the bottom here to see what our earnings are. So it's telling me the current average earnings of all the vaults that I've got. So currently it's only one, but if I had multiples, say I had a 1 month in there as well, it'll average it out for me. Is that current 685%? We can see how much xFER I've got staked and how much is unlocked. So currently none. Once there's some there, I would be able to withdraw it if I wanted to. I can then also harvest my rewards. Now this is where the vaults come in over just regular staking of your xFER token. So while xFER will go up in value, so over those 4 years, it should go up in value against FER. So FER might go down in value against the dollar, but xFER will be worth more FER at the end of that 4 years. And that's the way the protocol is being built. That's how you get your earnings from it. So it'll have gone up by whatever the APR is over that time frame. But in the meantime, these vaults give you a FER payout that you can harvest at any time. So right now it's already started earning FER. I can see my pending rewards at the bottom there. Now that FER, I can harvest at any time. I can stake that to get more xFER to put in the vault. I can use it to do something else, like I could sell it or whatever. So I think that's a pretty cool use of these tokens in these smart contracts. Once you're done here, you can just close the app, close the browser, whatever, all good. So that's it. That's how you deposit or lock your xFER into a Ferro vault on the Ferro Protocol to earn additional yields on top of the regular FER staking. Those yields are a lot more flexible, which is awesome, but your original capital is locked for that set time period. So trade-offs, pros and cons. What do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. I'm interested to hear community thoughts on the vault system and the way it works. So let me know if you've got any questions about it or about other DeFi related topics, particularly on the Cronos chain. Let me know down in the comments as well. They help inform what videos I'm going to do next. So let me know. Otherwise, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if it helped you out. Also subscribe to my channel for more videos like this from me. And make sure you hit that bell to get notified when I upload them. Otherwise, have an awesome day and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.